All right, let's talk about something that is, without a doubt, one of the most important things you need to get right in crypto: protecting your digital fortune. This isn't just a friendly tip or a best practice. In this world, getting this right is non-negotiable. It's survival. So let's dive right in.
Let's just start with this, because it says everything you need to know. In the world of self-custody, where you are in complete control of your own money, there are no do-overs. There's no safety net. One tiny mistake, just a single moment of being careless, can mean losing everything, forever.
And when we say expensive, we're not kidding. This isn't some made-up story. It's a real, famous, and painful example. A guy threw out an old hard drive. On it, 8,000 bitcoins. Today, that's a mistake worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Just gone, wiped from existence. That's what's at stake here.
So let's really dig into what we mean by crypto's unforgiving reality. The most important thing to wrap your head around is this: there is no one to call for help. There's no reset button.
This right here says it all, doesn't it? When you take control of your crypto, you're signing up for all the jobs. You're the CEO, you're the head of security, and you're the one who has to handle disaster recovery. It's an incredible amount of power, but it comes with an equal amount of responsibility. It's all on you.
Okay, let's just look at this contrast because it really drives the point home. We're all so used to how normal banking works, right? You forget your password, you just click a link to reset it. See a weird charge on your card, you call the bank and dispute it. But in self-custody crypto, none of that exists. If you lose your key, your funds are gone, permanently. If you send crypto to the wrong address, it's gone, irreversibly. There's no one to call, you are the support team.
Okay, so if you're the bank, what's the actual key to the vault? Well, it's something called a seed phrase, and it is by far the most important secret you will ever own.
So what is a seed phrase? On the surface, it's pretty simple. It's just a list of 12 or maybe 24 words. But these are not just random words. They are the master key to your entire digital life. With this one phrase, you can restore everything, every coin, every token, and that means whoever has this phrase has total and complete control.
I love this analogy for explaining it. Think of all your crypto assets as different rooms inside a giant building. Each of those rooms has its own specific key. We can call those your private keys. But the seed phrase? The seed phrase is the architectural blueprint for the entire building. If you have the blueprint, you can recreate every single key for every single room. But if you lose that blueprint, you lose the whole building.
And this all boils down to one of the most famous sayings in all of crypto. And you've probably heard it before. Not your keys, not your coins. What it really means is that true ownership isn't about having an app on your phone. It's not about having an account somewhere. True ownership is holding that seed phrase. If you have those words, you own the crypto. Full stop.
Okay, so this brings us to the scary part, the threats. But you need to understand something really crucial here. The attacks are almost never aimed at the blockchain technology itself. That stuff is incredibly secure. The attacks are designed to target the weakest link, which is us. They're designed to target you.
First up, phishing. This is a classic. Scammers build a perfect-looking copy of a legitimate website, your wallet, an exchange, whatever. They trick you into visiting it, and it asks you to resync your wallet or verify your identity by typing in your seed phrase. The second you do that, poof, everything is drained.
Then there's malware. This is some nasty little piece of software that gets on your computer or your phone without you knowing it. It can sit there, secretly recording every single thing you type. So when you go to set up a new wallet and you carefully type in those 12 words, yeah, it sees them all.
And then you have social engineering. This isn't a tech hack, it's a human hack. It's the art of manipulation. Scammers will pop up in your DMs, pretending to be from tech support. They'll be super helpful, gain your trust, and then tell you the only way to fix your problem is for you to give them your seed phrase. Let me be absolutely clear. No legitimate person or company will ever ask you for your seed phrase, ever.
And finally, let's not forget about good old-fashioned theft. Someone breaks into your house and finds a little piece of paper sitting in your desk drawer with 12 words written on it. It's simple, it's low-tech, and if you're not careful, it's devastatingly effective.
Okay, so that was a lot of doom and gloom. With all these threats out there, how in the world are you supposed to protect yourself? Well, it actually comes down to a very simple framework. We're going to call it the Golden Storage Rule.
And the real beauty of this rule is just how simple it is. It's designed to shut down every single threat we just talked about. And I want you to hear this loud and clear. This isn't optional. This is the absolute foundation for keeping your digital fortune safe.
So here it is, the 3 pillars. First, offline. Your seed phrase should never, ever, ever touch the internet. That means no taking a photo of it, no typing it into a notes app, no saving it to a cloud drive. If it's not online, it can't be hacked online, simple as that. Second, durable. A piece of paper is fragile. It burns in a fire, it turns to mush in a flood. Stamping your phrase into a piece of metal, that survives. You have to protect it from physical destruction. And third, redundant. Don't have a single point of failure. Create more than 1 copy and store those copies in totally separate, secure locations. You never want to have all your eggs in one basket.
Okay, we've talked about why this is so important, and we've talked about how to do it right. Now let's talk about what you need to do. This is your mission, and it starts right now. Here is your checklist for today. First, I want you to do a digital sweep. Go through your phone, your computer, your cloud drives, and find and delete any digital copy of your phrase you've ever made. Do it now. Second, create a physical offline backup. And please, think beyond just paper. Look into something more durable, like metal. Then, find a truly secure, hidden, maybe even fireproof place to store it. And finally, start making a plan for your second backup in a completely different location. This is how you achieve real peace of mind.
So we'll end with this one final thought. Your entire digital fortune, your financial freedom, it all rests on just 12, maybe 24 simple words. So after everything we've talked about, you have to ask yourself a very serious question. Are they safe enough?